work out. Now, Mrs. Prindables is that marvelous company that brings us these beautiful and delectable treats for all occasions. But at Christmas time, they do something extra special. They do pretzel rods. Well, this year, something that is brand new. First, you're getting 18 pieces. That's not what's new. What's new is the caramel.
Yeah.
This caramel is called brownie caramel.
Yes, you got it.
So it's the same buttery caramel you know and love with the added addition of cocoa. And you're getting 18 of these pretzel rods. They're all individually wrapped. They come with gift boxes that you can pop open and pop inside. You can give away 18 individual gifts, or you can give away three in a box.
Yeah, six big ones.
18?
Yeah, you get these boxes, they come flat. And so you can add one of each flavor if you'd like in there, and that creates 6 wow stand-alone gifts. So you have those great options. But I'm so glad you hit the fact. Let me close this up and show you that's one side of the 3 different designs you get, and all of them have that to from on the back. So glad you zeroed in on this caramel, because I'll tell you what, Mrs. Prindables is known for innovating, you know, classic confections. You know what we did with the caramel apple, we've transformed the chocolate pretzel, and now further gourmet innovation with this caramel. So we've taken that base that you all love so much, that classic, legendary, made from scratch caramel that's buttery and vanilla and gooey and good. Add a few secret ingredients, and it becomes something like brownie batter, but so much better. So that's the first step when these pretzel rods are created, is plunging them into that very special caramel.
Now, we had this on twice before tonight's presentation. Already 8,000 have been ordered.
I'm so thrilled.
They're 6 threes or 18. You get 6 of each flavor, and those flavors are dark chocolate Christmas tree mix with brownie flavored caramel.
You know it, yes.
Then we have milk chocolate salted toffee.
That's this one here.
With the brownie caramel.
Exactly.
And one I can't wait to try is the white chocolate red velvet.
You got it.
With the brownie
Come
caramel.
on in, help yourself. We've got it individually wrapped.
First thing you do is you take a crunchy, slightly salty pretzel rod.
Yeah, you got it.
You dunk it in this caramel.
Yeah.
And then you glob on the topping. Now,
you know it.
You will
help yourself. I'm going to have you come right out of the wrapping.
This is the white chocolate with the red velvet crunchies on top.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, it's red velvet cake crunch on the very top. And seriously, you're a Southern guy. You know all of. Isn't it remarkable?
I just want a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you know it.
And about 30 minutes to be left alone.
That's my favorite beverage, coffee with something sweet and decadent. So that's one of the 3 flavors that you get. And you know what? The other one that you might want to try that's extra special as well is that salted toffee. Let me slide that out of the wrapping, because remember, everything comes individually wrapped. You know it. We got to have other opinions here. He
really
might not know.
David might need a little
You
help.
got it, girl. Let me get you one of these that's cut and clean and ready for you.
Serve Janie first.
There you go. So it's the milk chocolate, toffee pieces, and then this sweet, salty flavor crystals that are. Can you believe that combination of the toppings? And what about that caramel, the brownie caramel? Seriously.
Should we do it, honey?
Yeah.
What's that? Happy dance. Let's bust it out.
This is what we love to see.
Everybody. Now, I want to try the toffee. Is this
There
one?
you go. Plunge into that one, because you know, it's really hard to get that sweet, salty combo perfectly. And don't you think we nailed it, not only with the toffee pieces, but that sweet, salty, flavored crystals.
I don't want to drop any.
Yeah, so good.
So good.
So really, this is an opportunity for you to be ready for just about anything. This is one of the things I like about our pretzel rods. They're fresh for 4 months. So when you get them,
leave them at room temp?
Leave them at room temperature, and they're ready for you to enjoy how you want. Remember, you get 18, and you see all of these next to me, individually wrapped pretzel rods. We took them out of the wrapping just so you could see those toppings really well. That could be a gift topper, a stocking stuffer.
I have been eating and have taken leave of my faculties, and I have a job to do. So let's help you share with all that. 500 of these are gone. And we can ship these either on November 18th or 12/9. We can't ship them right now because I don't know if you've noticed, but it's hot as a match outside.
You got it.
These will melt like nobody's business because they're not shipped on dry ice or in cooler bags, right? This is all shipped ambient, which is a fancy word for room temperature. Yeah. And then, do you want the Lennox with this?
The cardinal. Oh, how lovely. Oh, the cardinal box.
The cardinal
That
box.
is perfect.
How about the cardinal box?
How amazing is that? And let me just even give you another idea too. I love the idea with the box, but even if you want to give these out individually, can you imagine just even tying one of the individually wrapped pretzels too? I mean, you have the flexibility on how much you want to give.
So you're going to get cardinal boxes, you're going to get reindeer boxes, and you're going to get polar bear boxes.
Exactly. They come flat. They're ready for you to fill how you choose. I mean, most people will probably do one of each flavor into the box.
These are good for? These are good for school bus drivers. They're good for mail carriers. They're good for trash collectors. They're good for first responders. Because imagine walking into your emergency room, because the last time you were probably there, you're probably a little preoccupied because you were either admitting yourself or a family member or a friend,
You got it. You got it.
So wouldn't it be nice to walk into a hospital when there is no emergency and you've got an armful of gifts for all the first responders?
And you know what? That image that you painted, that word picture, I feel that way with a lot of people. With the school principal, oftentimes when I'm talking with them, it's about some issue that I need to deal with. We don't need to go into the details, but you get the gist. That friend that's there for you at a time of need, when you're kind of frantic and all, it's when you can go back to those people and say, I remember what you did and I appreciate you.
And I want to walk into the precinct and hand gifts to the police officers who were so dutiful to come to my home when I had an issue.
Yes.
But now that I don't have an issue, I just want to be able to remember them during the holiday season, and this is a great way to do that. Maybe it's for the umpteen million teachers you have at school with your kids, right? Because they have teachers and teachers' aides and all those folks that you want to remember. I want to thank them with something more than just a greeting card.
You know it. And you know, it's fun to get those stories too. When I've loved giving out apples and pretzels equally to those teachers, because I get stories about them kind of hiding themselves away in the teacher's lounge and taking a moment.
Dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate with festive sprinkles. So that's the third flavor. Dark chocolate festive sprinkles, white chocolate with red velvet cake crunch, and then that salted toffee. Just that classic flavor. Isn't that incredible?
Yes,
And you do that first plunge. You know, again, what makes this special? All of Mrs. Prindable's confections is innovation, quality ingredients, gourmet touches.
Cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
A glass of cold milk.
And this incredible brownie caramel. What's so important to me, and I think so many of the people that love Mrs. Prindables, is we love the caramel. And there's kind of a hesitance on, wait, don't change proven caramel. We're not changing it. Still everything you love. The texture and the flavor are there, plus the chocolate.
Your coffee with this.
Oh,
Put it in the hot coffee.
You know
and
it.
let it start to melt.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Not even kidding. They're so good. And they're all individually wrapped. Miss Lori Shore, nice to have you back, my friend.
Thank you so
Always
much.
a pleasure. And if you are thinking about picking up other goodies for maybe the Christmas tree, let me encourage you